This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, Chairman.
Okay, call the order, planning and zoning meeting, July 14th at 5:41. Is that what you got?
Got 39.
39, okay, 5:39. Roll call.
Coker?
Yep.
Dalton?
Alton, yeah.
Leone?
Yes.
Moderano?
Yes.
Norris? Norris?
Yes.
Spain?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Public comments are listed on the agenda. I guess there's no public comments. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Approval of the minutes of June 9th, 2020. Anybody have any additions or corrections? Have you read them?
I don't have anything.
If not, can I have a motion to approve?
I'll motion to approve.
Motion by Coker, second.
Second.
Second by Tim. Roll call.
Coker?
Yes.
Dalton?
Yes.
Leone?
Yes.
Moderano?
Abstain.
Norris?
Yes.
Spain?
Yes, sir.
Okay, new business, elective chair and vice chair. How are we gonna do this, Georgie?
Okay, well, I thought we'd go through the commissioner and ask, we'll start with the chair, position of chair, and ask each of the commissioners if they're interested in serving in that position, and we'll get a list and then we'll go from there.
All right. You gonna call them out, Victor, or who's gonna call them out, Georgie?
I can call them off.
That's
Okay,
fine.
let's start, okay, let's just start. Sam Coker, are you interested in running this chair?
I am interested, but there's a good chance that me and the wife are looking at property that will be outside of town. So I wouldn't want it to be something where I was voted in something when there's a good chance that I don't want to put the board in a situation where they're going to have to, they might have to go through this again in 6 months. So what's the best decision? Is it best that I just not be a part of that? I still want to be the board. I know once I move, then I can't be a part of the board because I'm out of the city limits. But the fact of the matter is, there's a good chance that I might be moving out of city limits. I just don't want to create a situation for the board where you have to go through this again in possibly 6 months of re-electing a first chair or a second chair, because that's exactly what will happen. Is that a true statement?
That's true.
Yes, probably the vice chair would take over for the remainder of the term, but I'll let the commission decide if, you know, what they think is best in this situation. Does anybody have any thoughts on that? Should Sam, you know, go ahead and...
I think if he's interested and he's voted in, I think that as long as you have a vice chair, the vice chair take it over and you just pick somebody else. That's my personal opinion.
I agree. Why don't you ask all of them and see who is interested?
That's what I think we, you know, I'm interested in being on the board. Do I want to be first chair? I'm still, you know, we had this discussion before. I'm skeptical. You know, do I mind being second chair? No, I don't. But here again, I have to be very blunt and honest that I'm more concerned about what's going to happen to the board later on. I just don't want to put you guys in a situation where you have to go back and reissue everybody, you know, a new chair, a new second. That's the only reason why I'm really bringing this up. Am I interested in a first chair? Not really. Would I mind sitting on second? Sure. I just feel like I need more experience. And Mr. Leone stated last time that the only way to get that experience is just to go in there and do it. So that's where I'm at.
So should we put you in the running for the vice chair? Is that your decision?
I would be fine with that.
Okay. And then, for Spain, Commissioner Spain, are you interested in either position?
To be honest with y'all right now, I think I'm going to have to pass. I have just so much on my plate. I would think that after a couple of months down the road, I would be in a better position to maybe be able to fulfill the job better. I just don't. I'm afraid right now with all of my chores that I have going on that I would fall short on responsibilities and neglect the position and not live up to the role. And I think that someone else would be better suited to make sure the homework gets done and all that good stuff. I just don't think I have enough time for everything right now.
Okay.
Thank you, though. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll have another election in January of 2021 as well, so that's fine.
No.
Okay. Commissioner Norris, do you have an interest in running for either position?
I'm happy where I'm at right now.
Okay.
So I'll pass on either position. I mean,
That's great. Okay, Commissioner Moderano?
No, I can't. I
No?
wouldn't be interested. No, I have too much. I have too much to do with this COVID thing and my restaurant.
Okay, we understand. Okay, and Commissioner Dalton, would you be interested in running for either seat?
At this point, I think I'm a little young in this to run anything.
Okay. And Chairman Leone. Vice Chair Leone. I guess
Oh,
it's
my
technically
God.
Vice Chair. Do you have an interest in either position?
Well, seems like Sam's going to be vice chair. I don't think that we have a choice. Really don't think we have a choice right now. Anyway.
Right.
And
Well,
we're talking about another 6 months, and then you have to do it again.
Okay.
Am I correct?
Yeah, technically we should be electing a chair for beginning in January of each year. So
Well,
this
maybe.
got delayed with all the COVID and getting a full quorum. So does
Well,
it
I
look to the
would-
commission like we would just, maybe somebody would make a motion to elect one person chairman and one person vice chair, since we only have one that has the time right now to do those positions.
I'd like
Okay.
to move that
I'll
Sonny
see.
Leone be the chairperson and Coker be vice chairman.
Okay.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Yeah.
And who was that? I'm sorry,
Spain.
Chris?
Chris Spain, second it.
Yes, ma'am. That was me.
I knew it. I knew that's how it was going to go, Dan.
That's why you put it off last time. I know.
Sonny, do you want to call for a roll call?
Okay,
Do you want to call for a roll call, Sonny?
Yeah, roll call.
Okay. Coker,
Yes.
Dalton,
Yes.
Leone,
Yes.
Moderano,
Yes.
Norris,
Norris?
Yes.
and Spain.
Yes, sir.
yes.
Okay.
yeah, well, congratulations. It's certainly understandable. It does take some work and some obligation to make sure to try and be at every meeting when you're chairman. Of course, nobody can be at every meeting, and so then we definitely need a vice chair who can take over. And I understand that a number of you are new on the commission, so maybe in a year or two, you'll decide you want to run for that position, so.
Do we still have an open vacancy?
Yes, we still have one vacancy, so if you know of someone that might be good, please encourage them. And I'll double check and make sure that Audrey is advertising that right now. I haven't noticed lately.
I seen it last week in the paper.
Okay,
when
good.
When they had all the different that needed.
Okay,
but-
good.
But anyway, okay. Moving on. No public hearings? None? Reports? Any reports?
If the commission doesn't have any reports, I just have a couple little items to discuss.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I wanted to let you know the Historic Preservation Commission is involved in creating a historic resources survey plan for the city of Trinidad. And it's a similar type thing to the comprehensive plan that the Planning Commission did. This plan would try and gather some public input. They'd research surveys that have been done in the past, try and gather information together, and then look at different areas of the city where there might be historic resources to do a more intensive survey on. It would be kind of a guiding document and prioritize surveys of historic resources. And we're obligated to do that as a certified local government. So because of the COVID issue, we put out a questionnaire to the public, and I would really appreciate if you guys, if any of you are into social media, if you have Facebook pages or anything, maybe mention something about the historic preservation survey plan. That survey is up on the city's website. So if you went to the city's website, and on the homepage across the bottom, there's some tabs, and one of them says press releases. If you clicked on that, it would bring up a little area talking about the survey plan. You need to click on it to fully open it up. But there is a questionnaire there. And I know some of you may know of certain areas where maybe certain workers, coal miners or whatever, joined together, kind of developed an area town, or maybe it's an architectural type resource that you know of. You know, up Colorado Avenue, there's a lot of beautiful historic homes that I'm sure will be part of the survey. South of the current core zone district, there's a lot of beautiful homes that are not included in the district, but they might be good to survey as well. So I just kind of wanted to ask your help with spreading the word or contributing to that. We will be having some public meetings involved in that when we can. So I'll kind of keep you informed of that.
Is there going to be anything in the mail to anybody, or?
Well, not at this point. The consultants that we've hired just asked if, you know, try and pull some information from the community if they know of things that personally maybe even, you know, maybe they're not widely known, but if you think of anything, you could contact me as well. But
Right.
if you get a chance to look at that survey, please do. And then the other item that I had down, I guess we kind of already...
Where's the survey?
I'm sorry?
Where is the survey, he said?
Oh, okay.
The link to the survey.
Okay, if you go on the City of Trinidad website, which is trinidad.co.gov, and then it's got some information on
Right.
COVID right there, but it's got a place that it says go to homepage. Just go onto the homepage, and then there'll be a tab that says press releases, news and press release. And if you click on that, that'll open up.
News and public announcements.
Or we could send them a link. Can we just send them a copy of the link?
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I can do that. I'll just send out a link.
I get to.
Okay, I appreciate that. The other item that I had was,
I got it. I'll post it. But is
The other item that I was going to talk about, we talked about a little bit earlier, but I don't believe Sam and Tim were on the line yet, and that is the chairman had asked about in-person meetings, when we would be able to return to that. Council did have a work session last night. They're receiving some pressure to hold in-person meetings, but at this point in time, with the increase that's everybody's seeing throughout the country, increased cases, they just feel it's best to postpone that for now. The health department, Kim Gonzalez was on the call and very much encouraging them to limit that for now. So I know we're all anxious to be in person again, and hopefully at some point the situation will change and we'll be able to meet again in City Hall, council chambers. That was everything I had, Chairman. And
Okay.
congratulations to our new chairman and vice chair.
Okay. I just wanted to say, I know we talked about it last time. They really cleaned up that East Main Street where that tent was and all that fence and junk was. It looks 150 times better. I don't know how they did it, but
There's been a number of staff people working at that. Department, building inspector,
that made a hell of a difference.
code enforcement, yes.
Yeah,
That's,
I did it.
Street
Anyway, I don't-
and Street
Go
and
ahead.
Bridge Department was involved in a lot of that as well, so. A lot of
Can
city
they hurry up and fix those potholes up on Santa Fe Trail?
I know there's a lot of work going on in Santa Fe Trail.
Something I'd like to say is,
There's another dog going out there. It comes all the way down. Then it's going to be nice.
Right?
Then it's going to be nice. I don't have anything else.
I'm good.
Everybody good?
I'm good.
All right, then let's adjourn.
Okay,
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
everybody tuning in.
thank you all.
Okay, thank
Hi,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, talk to you later.
All right.